today we're gonna be doing a gym session. I really don't wanna be in here today. I'm not feeling it, but we're gonna get started. So I did my first set actually already. Then I decided that I need to film and share because I hopefully you guys find this beneficial and helpful, and hopefully it's something you can utilize. So first movement is gonna be a dumbbell strict press. I've already, like I said, I already did one set. I'm gonna have my feet about shoulder width distance apart, hip to shoulder width distance for a strict press. This, I'm actually gonna focus on bringing my dumbbells back behind my shoulder versus being more in this front rack position. I'm gonna bring my elbows off to the side. So wrist, elbow, shoulder is off to the side in line with my rib cage. I'm gonna squeeze my butt, quads, abs, and press. And we are going to perform 2, 8, 4, 5. So 8 repetitions. I'm using 30-pound dumbbells. You should use something that's challenging, but doable for an unbroken set of 8. Then we're gonna come over here. We are going to do bench lat pullovers. This is a 35-pound dumbbell. I recommend getting your dumbbell set up like so. So as you go to grab it, you're going to sandwich it or create a diamond around the dumbbell head. Make sure you have a good grip on the dumbbell head. Rib cage is on the bench. I'm gonna drop my hips as low as I can. Arms can be completely straight or a slight bend. Because of my shoulder impingement that I've had over the years, slight bend is best for moi. 3, we're gonna do a total of 8 here. 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, and 8. And then I always grab the dumbbell handle, bring it off to the side versus bringing it onto your face. Obviously you do not want that, but also dumbbell bench, excuse me, what, fruitcake. Today is one of those days where things are just like off and you're trying to make it work and you're just like trying and it's not working and it's frustrating, but I'm trying to showcase the realness of life. All right, so again, like I said, we're gonna rest about 90 seconds. We're gonna play a total of 4 sets. That was my second set, so I've done 2 sets before. So if you're looking to strengthen your upper body, improve your upper body strength, so if you're looking to push or pull, we are doing that first movement as a push. The second one is a pull. It's essentially an overhead pull because you're dropping over behind you, above you, tomato, tomato. Anyway, so we're pressing, we're doing 8 reps of the dumbbell strict press, 8 reps of the dumbbell bench lat pullovers. We're gonna rest about 90 seconds and perform total of 4 sets. 2 have completed. We have 2 more to do. So if you're looking to sculpt your shoulders, build more definition in your entire arm shoulder, or even try to strengthen your lats, if you're trying to increase your bench press, this will definitely help. So increase bench press, increase your strength in your triceps and lats to help with any other pushing or pulling strength. This will definitely be a contributing factor. I recommend incorporating this little routine. I personally love supersets. I really wanted to do some strict press with a barbell or maybe even bamboo up and overs. But again, not motivated today, really not feeling it. Well, I considered a couple times just going inside and be like, F it, I have other work and plenty of projects I need to work on. I need to work on video content, social media content, newsletters, a multitude of things. So I just thought, just go inside. But I told myself, if I don't do it, I'll regret it or I'll wish I would have worked out. But I know that I'll feel so much better afterwards. So now that I'm going, it's a little better. But I will say our mindset and the mental component is one of the hardest things to sharpen, I will say, or hardest things to work through sometimes, because what we tell ourselves and how we talk to ourselves are one of the hardest things that can impact our day-to-day life. I can't talk and count at the same time. 8. So if you guys are following, and you can follow along, I asked some people on social if they like the follow along videos more so than the quick little workout ideas. Some people said they like to follow along. So if you guys are following along, I'd love for you to join in. Enchby, come here. Where'd you go? Enchby. Hey. Where is she? Oh shit. Oh, she's over there. Not that she's gonna run away. Where's she gonna run away to? The gate? But I just wanna make sure she's not getting into anything. She's behind the motorcycle. 2. So total 8 reps here. 3, 4. Again, 2 ways to kind of execute this. 5, 6. Forget my breathing into the mic. 8. All right. And again, I'm using my Polar watch. This is a Vantage V3. I use this to keep my track of my rounds, but also keep track of my rest, because my rest will sometimes go, especially if I'm talking or filming. So like I said earlier, not really feeling motivated. You are going to have days like that. So people are like, the motivation, I have all the motivation. Like, great, motivation can be great, but motivation is not always going to be there. So the discipline, the consistency, the accountability is super important. Super, super important. So I have a mantra, actually. I've had this mantra for years, ever since I was competing as a high-level athlete at the CrossFit Games. The first component is be accountable. Second, prepare and execute. Third, review your work. Fourth, be patient. And 5, enjoy the journey, right? So this is my mantra that I've utilized. It's 5 pillars. It mirrors the pillars that I have when I work with my clients, remote coaching. There's actually 6 pillars there, but it's focused more on inputs and outputs and environment, sleep, mentality. But there has a lot of transferability to my mantra. But be accountable to your goal, whatever your goal is. Prepare and execute. Create a plan of action. What are you going to do to execute that? Have a backup plan if need be. In terms of plan A doesn't work, plan B. So if I'm looking at a workout and hey, my rep scheme is 2159, my goal is to do it in 777 or 1110. That's just an example. But having some sort of execution plan is important. Then from there, you review your work, right? Reflect, look back. Is something beneficial? Is it not beneficial? How can I make adjustments? What do I need to make adjustments to improve something or make it better or make it more dynamic, whatever it might be. Then of course, be patient. It is a process. We spend most of the time in that process, and then enjoy the journey, because the journey is where it's at. I mean, like I said, we spend more time in that process. You don't have to enjoy the journey. You don't have to enjoy the process. But if you are working towards a career, or you're looking to achieve qualification to the CrossFit Games, or build a business and launch a business, you're going to spend so much more in that middle ground, in that journey, in that process, versus the start and the end. So remember to enjoy the process and find some sort of silver lining with everything, because shit goes fast. 8. Oh, there we go. 8. The reason I'm trying to do more of the shoulder back, or the dumbbell back here, I'm trying to work more of the back versus being in front. So trying to work more of the back muscles. Alrighty, allergies have been kicking my butt. It is warmer here in Vegas. Went for a walk this morning with Entropy. She loved it, of course. It was already warm and nice and spicy at whatever time we went. 6:30, 7, maybe 7. 2, got a late start for today. 3, in terms of getting on the walk. 4, oh yeah, I'll talk about this next. 5, can you guys hear the airplane going by? 6, speaking of airplane. 7, 8. All right, have you guys ever seen the movie Airplane? If you have, leave a comment below. Or Airplane 2, I watched it last night with Leslie Nielsen. It is hilarious. If you've never heard of this movie, check it out. It's called Airplane 2. It's from the 1980s. Great movie. It is awesome. It's hilarious. Dry humor, old sense of humor. There's so many great quotes in there, but you just have to watch it. It's such a good one. Yes, there's a quote in there about like calling Leslie Nielsen Shirley. I don't want to butcher it, so go watch the movie. It's great. I watched it last night. I think I might watch Airplane 2 today. But if you guys are looking for more of an insight in terms of just my life, and you guys want more of this, please share this video with others. It's really helpful for myself. Please feel free to leave a comment or share this with others. Like a video. It really helps me. I probably said all that backwards. Today's been one of those days, I said. But I'm trying to continue to reach more people. The purpose of everything that I do is to hopefully inspire, motivate, educate, and give some, obviously I talked about motivation, but give some hope for individuals that if you feel lost, if you're not sure where to start, hopefully you can start here, right? Following along. It doesn't have to be the weights that I'm using. It doesn't have to be the amount of reps or sets, but the intention is to hopefully inspire someone, motivate someone, give some education so they can utilize that for their journey and their goal. I feel like there's so much information out there that we have to kind of pick and choose. So hopefully this resonates with you. And if it does, please share with others. Please leave a comment what you guys want to see more of. I try to highlight what I'm doing here in the gym, but also want to make sure, I think that was 4 sets. Yeah, that was 4 sets. But I also want to try to make sure that I'm highlighting other aspects, because nutrition is a huge component of your body composition in terms of changing your life. nutrition, sleep, hydration, lack of hydration, salt intake, all that stuff. So I'll try to make sure I share more than just what I'm doing here in the fitness, in the journey. Blah, 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 I can't talk, in the gym. All right, so we're gonna go to the next superset. Since today is bodybuilding superset, which typically are a lot of my training sessions, we are going to get started on the next one because, like I said, not really feeling it, but I'm here and I gotta wrap this up. Gotta make like a tree and branch. That is one of my favorite sayings, by the way. All right, so, sorry, I'm trying to think. So we're gonna do superset, we're gonna do lateral step-ups. So I love lateral step-ups, help focus on that single leg movement. The other day I did 12 reps on each leg for 4 sets with pull-ups. Now we are going to be doing some external loads. So I'm gonna add a dumbbell, maybe even kettlebell, and we're gonna do 8 on one leg, and then we'll switch and then we'll do some split squats, 8 split squats on each leg. This is gonna be a spicy little lower body combo. So I like to do upper body, lower body supersets. I get in more exercises and movements and hopefully train those body parts a little bit faster than I want. Meaning if I'm pressed for time and I got shit I gotta do, I gotta stop cussing because of the YouTubes. So I always like to warm up with these lateral step ups. I'm gonna perform, so you're gonna get the backside. Sorry. Maybe I'll change the position of the bench here. All right, I'll just switch sides. All right, so we're gonna do, I'll do that so you guys can hopefully see better. So we'll do 8 and 8. Oh, I gotta do split squats too, never mind. Sorry guys. Back to the original. We'll probably do 2 dumbbells. I'm just gonna warm up with 1. Alrighty. We're gonna go lighter today because last time I did split squats, it lit my back up. All right. Because I love doing split squats. This is one of the exercises that is going to build your butt and quad. There is going to be a lot of heavy breathing here, so forgive me. All right, we're just going to use 1 dumbbell for the lateral step-ups, and I'm actually going to start with the lateral step-up. Then we'll do split squats. I'm going to reset my watch here. I'm going to try to keep this under 20 minutes. So we'll just start the clock. So I'll try to talk as I count, which we know is my strong suit. As I snort. 2, 3, 4. So you want to kind of work the negative a little bit. Meaning don't just go down super fast. 7, 8. Okay, I'll try to switch. You guys, I think I'm gonna be out of frame. Sorry, we're just gonna switch. So hopefully you guys can kind of see what it looks like. My torso is gonna come forward slightly. Opposite leg comes forward. Pressing through that midfoot. That was 3, 4, 5. Again, I'm trying to go slow on the way down. I think I go 7, 8. All right. I feel like I should probably move the mic so it's not like right in my throat. Okay, for the split squats. Split squats. I think I said that wrong. I think I started with my left leg. We're gonna start with the right leg for this one. The opposite, or the leg that's supported by the bench or box will be on the back side of the bench or box, obviously. I want my ankle at the edge. 5, definitely don't want to miscount these. 6 will get you. If you haven't done these ever, start with body weight. So no external load, no dumbbells, no kettlebells, or super lightweight. They'll get you. They're gonna get you. Shit, what number is that? I can't remember, I'm definitely doing more. All right. Okay. We're just gonna do, that was 1 round. We're gonna do a little camera check. Make sure, perfect, and frame. So, same thing, rest about 90 seconds to 2 minutes. The only bummer about filming is no music. I love my music. Music is such a therapeutic output. I think for people that sing and put music together, they try to communicate that, and I think as a receiver of the music and the art they put together, it can create so many emotions: frustration, anger, sadness. It can evoke all these things in you, and I think it's important to tap into that. And I read something a while ago, and my massage therapist was telling me about this, that singing and the ability to like be vocal and express the words of the song, whether you're a good singer or not, but like just singing, it can be very therapeutic and it can be a very good outlet for you. So if you feel like you don't like journaling and you don't want to write, you need outlet, sing in the shower, in the car. Man, I belt it out sometimes in the car. And I try to like not go crazy, but I imagine when people drive by sometimes, they're like, this chick is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Because I'm just like belting out, but it's whatever, man. It's for me, and I think it's important to find something that relates to you, makes you feel good, and if that helps you feel good, awesome. If not, journal, found another outlet. Try to find an outlet that's healthy, that's therapeutic in a good way, more so than something that's going to maybe be detrimental. It is also time to change my Yeti cooler. So this one's new. I changed this one, but these are the ones that keep your your water or your whatever drink or beverage you have in here, your liquid, we'll say. So it is now time for this versus my other container, which is the Yonder container. Love the Yonder container. It's all out. But once it gets to like hot temperatures here in Vegas, it is time to go to my Yeti Ramblers. All right, next set. This time we're gonna start on the right leg. Just cause shits and giggles. Oh, gotta stop cussing. I'm a big sailor mouth. 2, I try to keep it clean when I video though. 3, whoops. 4, feeling pretty strong here. 5, you guys are following along. Keep it up. 6, 7, and 8. All right, then we'll switch, same thing, other side. So if you're starting these by yourself, or at a gym or wherever you're doing these, right? You can start with just body weight. Nothing's wrong with that. You also can play around with the height, a bench or box, right? So this is kind of low. Ideally, I want to be a little higher. 5, 6, I'm probably way off. 7, and 8. There you go, 8. So the other day I did them at the gym. I use a 24-inch box. I personally prefer that because I was getting a deeper range of motion, but I also didn't have any load. No dumbbells, kettlebells. Angie, come here. Anchovy. Hey, Anchovy, come here. Anchovy, come here. Balls. Oh, I'm glad I went lighter. Okay, 2 sets down, 2 more to go. Oh my goodness. So, key takeaways from today. Sometimes when you're going to the gym and you don't really feel like doing it, you gotta buck up and just start moving, because once you start moving, you'll feel better. You'll be more inclined to go. Also, if you work out at home, have a dog around, they'll make you happier, right? Right? Other key takeaway, try to have a mantra or a phrase or something that helps you keep yourself accountable to your goals, right? So you're more than welcome to borrow, use, implement what I shared. No, leave it. But also create your own if that helps. And then also remember to be kind and be patient and like find some sort of outlet, right? So 3 key takeaways for today. Also, if someone can innovate a brush, or I know there's a Furminator, or something that could like stop the shedding of fur balls, that'd be amazing, right? That'd be amazing. Oh my gosh, I love you, but your hair is everywhere. I find it in my mouth when I wake up, on my shirts, but I'm grateful for her. All right, so remember 3 key takeaways. We have 2 sets down to go. There's something else I was gonna say and I forgot. Again, really wasn't feeling it today, but not every day is gonna feel amazing. You just gotta show up and do the work. Show up and do the work. 2, 3, 4. Also, if you're looking for movements to help with pistols, single leg squats. 6. This is a great exercise to incorporate. It'll help. 8. So pistol is a single leg squat, challenging movement that requires mobility, strength, flexibility, balance, all that. So this is a great exercise to build strength in the butt. Legs, 4, I think. Excuse me. 8, all right. Also, if you guys have any recommendations for movies to watch, feel free to share them below. I'm always down for a good movie, comedy, action, mystery. 5, I'll tell you guys what I'm thinking here in a second. All right, last 8 on this one for the set. 2, scary. Alrighty, 8. Okay, so what I was laughing about right there, the recommendations of movies, I was thinking I don't like scary movies. I do like the scary movie parody series, like Scary Movie 2. They make fun of Scream, House on Haunted Hill. And there's a part, and the second one's the most funny, because there's a guy in there, the butler, he has like his strong arm, they call it. He's like, grab my strong arm. You guys have to watch it. And if you have seen it and you're like, you're crazy, I don't care. That is one of my favorite like slapstick parody movies. There's so many good quotes in there. He's like, watch out for Fanny. And there's a part where the strong arm guy and the other guy that's in a wheelchair that's doing the research and the study, he's like, let me give you a standing ovation, because they're making fun of each other. Probably not a movie you could make these days, but there's some good classics from back in the 90s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s that, and it's comedy, it's a joke, there's some really good movies out there. Anyways, that's what I was thinking. And there's also a part where one of the actors downstairs running from like this skeleton, and she's like, Cindy, you running from a bag of bones. You scared of a bag of bones? It's so funny. Anyways, all right. You guys are probably like, Margot's crazy. I don't care. Again, like it's one of those days where I'm like, really don't want to be here, but I'm just trying to get myself through this last set, which might as well start now. Better start now than never. Oh, shit. 2, 3, 4. Oh man, and then there's another movie, not another teen movie. Great movie, again, not one you can probably make these days. But one of my favorite lines is in that movie. I think we're definitely at 30 minutes. All right. Just gonna real quickly check before we, sweet. All right, almost done. So yeah, that movie quote, I'll tell you a second. So like I said, I like to say, make like a tree and branch. Well, in the movie, there is that quote. It is super, super funny. It's hilarious. Oh man, hilarious. Anyways, people are like, it's not like that. You make like a tree and leave, which that is a saying. But in the movie, you talk about make like a tree and branch out of here. All right, last set, last 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo-wee. Alrighty, so that was the 4th and final set for today. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. If you watched to the end, amazing, high five, fist bump. If you guys are following along and saving this for later, feel free to share with others. It is so helpful for me. I appreciate you guys joining in. I'll see you next time.